to battle 25. This is not a particularly easy battle. The first couple of times I attempted it, I didn't 3-star it, which is quite unusual for me. And that's because it puts you in a bit of a dilemma. And that dilemma is, if you don't move up quickly, the Voxcasters will start spawning in a lot of guardsmen, which will impede your progress up the map, and then the mortar is kind of free to rain fire down on you. However, if you try and push up early on, but don't push up far enough, then the mortar can easily kill your weaker team members. I think it has one-shotted my Archie and the Braxus before, even when they were at, I think, silver 3 or gold 1, around that level. So this mortar, not to be taken lightly. However, you can use Yazagor's ability to move Braxus up quickly and not only take out the mortar early on, but also clear out a lot of the other units and put your screamers onto the map to be used as meat shields to distract the guardsmen that will be left over. So I'll get on with it. I've started Abraxas where he is for my usual reason, which is that's where I want Yazagor to be after I swap him over. So let's do the swap. Now I will move Abraxas up here. You have to be careful with this map because this hex looks like it might be impassable, but actually you can move over it. And one of these Voxcasters, I can't remember the exact one, can spawn a guardsman in here who can run free spaces here to then shoot Yazagor. So if you have a weak Yazagor, this can be an easy way to get him killed, unless you move up your other characters here to essentially block the path that a guardsman could take to shoot Yazagor. But that's jumping the gun a little bit, because you can never quite tell what Abraxas' summon is going to do, so I'm going to get that out. And the important thing is here, essentially, get a Screamer spawned here to kill the mortar, no matter what. The Screamer spawned here will attack this Voxcaster. It's always good to get rid of a Voxcaster. The Screamer spawned here will attack this Guardsman because it has a high ground bonus against him, which can potentially make these two flee, so that's also a good place to have a Screamer. So I put my pink horror there because if you have a Screamer here, it doesn't really have anything useful it can do. And no matter where I put the pink horror, it can't get a ranged attack out, so I might as well put it in the place where it's kind of... a Screamer would be the least effective, which is here. That takes care of the mortar and Voxcaster and a couple of guardsmen. So no matter what you do here, even if this guardsman here survives, he can't reach Yazagor, so his movement is free. So the furthest he can get is here to get to Yazagor. So he cannot, in his first turn, kill Yazagor, which means that none of these can. These Voxcasters spawn in units either at the top of the map in this situation or on the side here. So essentially Yazagor is safe as long as you have the left-hand side of the map blocked off. So that's what I'm going to do with Harken now. And finally, just to add a few more meat shields, I'm going to spawn in bloodletters around this Voxcaster. And still have plenty of summons left over to finish the job. More or less. Just use Angrax's active, put paid to those two. And that's the end of the battle.